What's new in Travelport SmartPoint 7.2 for Travelport Apollo and Travelport Galileo for hotel and car? At Travelport, we have listened to your feedback. Travelport SmartPoint now works even harder for you. Travelport SmartPoint 7.2 provides improved usability with additional features so that you can be the agent that knows the best hotel and car options. The redesigned hotel search screen enables you to add additional search qualifiers. Updates to Confirma functionality enable travelers to register and use the new Confirma TripPay mobile application. Hotel Complete Availability (HOC) and Hotel Description (HOD) follow-on entries are now supported after a Hotel Index (HOI) entry. Now, you can add your customer's flight arrival number when searching for and selling a car rental. When using the segment search option from a booked itinerary, the arrival flight number will automatically populate the availability search and sell screens. Prefer to use cryptic formats? With increased compatibility with cryptic formats, you can sell a car using cryptic commands from a car search display. You can also use optional fields that follow on from the basic entry to show as much information as possible in the car segment of the PNR. You now have the ability to enter both the rate code and name override in the car passive segment sell screen, in addition to up to 3 lines of remarks. We would like to show you some scenarios that highlight the enhancements in Travelport SmartPoint 7.2. Press Next to watch the scenarios sequentially, or use the menu to go directly to the scenario you want to see. Let's take a look at some enhancements that make searching for and selling a hotel easier than ever. The redesigned hotel search screen enables you to add additional search qualifiers, aligning it with cryptic commands. In this scenario, Mr. and Mrs. Smith are taking their 2 children on vacation to Atlanta in November and want to book a hotel for 2 nights. They plan to visit the Georgia Aquarium and would like a hotel nearby. The Smiths prefer to stay at a Hilton, Ramada, or Courtyard by Marriott hotel. Select Search from the menu, and then select Hotel Availability Search. Complete the mandatory fields indicated by red asterisks. Next, select Reference Point as the search type, and then select the Georgia Aquarium. Change the standard 30 miles distance to 5 miles. You are not sure which modifiers fall under which category, so you select Expand All. You can now select multiple rooms and specifically request rooms for adults and children. Enter the children's ages, 14 and 12. Choose the hotel suppliers that your customers prefer. They requested Hilton, Ramada, or Courtyard by Marriott. You can choose up to 6 different suppliers. You don't have any negotiated rates for those hotel chains, but you check if family plans are available. Ask your customers if they would like any specific amenities or features. You can choose up to 8. The improved hotel search capabilities make it quick and easy to find the hotels that meet your customers' needs in just a few simple steps. Travelport agencies that have Confirma Billback accounts can now add a customer's personal email address to his or her hotel reservation. The email address is passed to Confirma so that the traveler can retrieve his or her reservation using Confirma's TripPay mobile application. Details include validation that a fax has been sent to the hotel property. Hover over the question mark for information about the Travelport Confirma Billback Direct Bill solution. Enter the client name or corporate account number as configured by Confirma. In case of any failed fax notifications, enter an alternate agent email address. The hotel fax number is pre-populated from the GDS database. Notice the new traveler email address box? Enter the customer's email address so he or she can register under Confirma TripPay. You can see that the agency email address and traveler's personal email address are added to the sold segment in the P&R Viewer window. The traveler email is sent to Confirma and enables the traveler to retrieve their reservation through Confirma's TripPay mobile application. This allows the traveler to view their booking details and ensure the fax has been sent to the hotel property. Travelport SmartPoint now supports the HOC and HOD follow-on entries after users have requested a Hotel Index Display HOI. In this scenario, your customer asks for a hotel in Rome for 3 nights but can't remember if it is named Rocco or Roca. You perform an index search. The hotel on line number 1 is called the Rocco Forte Hotel. Your customer says, "That's the one." You check the prices. Let's take a look at some enhancements that make searching for and selling a car easier than ever. Now, you can add your customer's flight arrival number to the car availability and advanced sell screens, enabling you to include the arrival flight number and provide these details to the car vendor when searching for and selling car rental. In this first car scenario, your customer wants to pick up a car from the Denver airport and return it 3 days later. He booked his flight separately. To begin, select Search from the menu, and then Car Availability Search. Complete the availability search form using the flight details provided by the customer. The new flight number box enables you to enter the arrival flight number. Select the car rate to view the booking rules. You advise your customer of the rules and conditions. There are 2 selling options: Sell Car and Advanced Sell. Select Advanced Sell. The flight number is displayed. You can change it if needed or add it if you did not do so previously on the car availability search form. A new scroll bar enables you to see more information. Sell the car in the usual way. Notice that the flight number now appears in the Sold Car segment. When using the segment search option from a booked itinerary, the arrival flight number will auto-populate the availability search and sell screen. In this second car scenario, your customer wants to pick up a car when he arrives at the Atlanta airport. He booked his flight separately. Hover the mouse over segment 1 and select Car Search. The flight number is automatically populated from the flight data. The pickup and drop-off times are also populated from the flight data using the exact times of the flight segments. You can modify the times if required. Select the car rate to view the booking rules. Select Advanced Sell. The flight number is displayed. You can change it if needed. Scroll down to see the rest of the screen and press Sell Car. The flight number is added to the sold segment in the P&R. You can now search for a rental car from a booked itinerary segment and sell the car from the search results display using a cryptic command such as N1A3. Hover the mouse over segment 1 and select Car Search. The flight information automatically populates the car search form with the booked flight details. All you need to do is press Search. You can select the price to view the rules or sell the car using the cryptic command N1A3. In just 3 steps, you've sold the car. When booking a passive car using cryptic entries, you can now use optional fields that follow on from the basic entry to show as much information as possible in the car segment of the PNR. These fields include the guaranteed rate, which can be used in conjunction with the regular rate entry, RT, or alone, the renter's name and the address of the pickup point. In this example, you enter a passive car segment for your passenger who will be picking up a car in Barcelona. You can now show the car as guaranteed at the rate of €150 based on a daily rate that includes 500 free miles with extra miles charged at 25 cents per mile. In this next example, you enter a passive segment for a car booked with Hertz with pickup and drop-off in Sydney. You include the confirmation number. This latest enhancement enables you to enter both the rate of 89 Australian dollars and show it as guaranteed. In this third example, your passenger, Mrs. Alice Kelly, is picking up her confirmed Avis car at Tambo Airport. You want to include her name in the passive entry. In this last example, you want to include the pickup and drop-off address for a car reserved at Tambo Airport in Johannesburg. This enhancement means that you can now enter both the rate code and name override in the car passive segment cell screen, in addition to up to 3 lines of remarks. In this scenario, you need to add a passive car segment for a passenger picking up and dropping off a car in Los Angeles. You know the rate code. The driver is not the same as the passenger name shown in the PNR. You also want to add some remarks regarding the passenger's driver's license. You can now enter the rate code as an optional field, which enables you to enter it with or without a rate type. You can now enter a name here to override the name field in the PNR. You are now ready to enter the remarks. Press the plus icon to add an additional remark. You see the passive car segment is sold with the name override and the rate code added. You want to make sure that the itinerary remarks are associated with the car segment. Everything looks good. This concludes our presentation on the enhancements in Travelport SmartPoint 7.2 for Apollo and Galileo users. Enhancements that will make your selling experience faster, easier, and more informed. To learn more about using Travelport SmartPoint, contact your Travelport representative or discover more at www.travelport.com/smartpoint.